स्टूडेंट्स, आज हम पढ़ने जाएंगे ये पोइम माई मदर एट 66 दो आपकी बुक फ्लेमिंगो में पेज नंबर 90 पर वाक़ा है। ये जो ये पोइम है ये लिखी है कमला दास ने, जो अपनी माँ के बारे में जो ये कहती है कि माँ बेटी और माँ की रिलेशन कैसी होती है, इसी के बारे में इसने ये लिखी है। कमला दास को पेन नेम के ज़रिए मादा विक्ट्री के नाम से भी जाना जाता था। शी वॉज बोर्न इन केरला and is one of India's first poets. Her subject matter is basically related to her personality. Beautiful, sensitive, bold, and tormented. External factors do not reflect her writings. Her writings bring out her true inner feelings. Her favorite poem is composition. In the poem My Mother at 66, she talks about her mother. This poem is based on mother-daughter relation, and the poet shares her feelings for her mother, My Mother at 66. Summary. पढ़ने जाएंगे ये पोएम। Driving from my parents' home to Kochi last Friday morning, I saw my mother beside me, tears open mouthed, her face as ashen like that. I picked up and realized with pain that she was as old as she looked out soon. Put that thought away and looked out at young trees springing, the merry children spilling out of their homes. But after the airport's security check, standing a few yards away, looked again at her wan pale as a late winter's moon, and felt that old familiar as my childhood's fear. But all I said was, "See you soon, Amma." All I did was smile and smile and smile. ये जो पोइम है, अब हम पहला सेटेंजा इसका जो लेंगे, पहले सेटेंजा में जो इसने ये पहला सेटेंजा इसका है। Driving from my parents' home to Kochi last Friday, mother, I saw my mother beside me, jaws open mouthed, her face ashen like that of rocks. यहाँ तक जो ये है, हम इसको इस सेंटेंस में देखिए। The poet had gone to visit her parents' home near Cochin. On Friday morning, she was returning. On her way to the airport, she noticed her mother sleeping beside her in the car. Her mouth was open, her face was pale and lifeless, just like a dead body. It perhaps expressed the pain she felt because of separation from her daughter. इसमें कहते हैं कि जब हम कार में जाते थे कि ये मेरी माँ जो थी वो पीछे गाड़ी में थी, इसको नींद वो सो गई थी। सोने का मतलब ये है कि इसका मुंह ऊपर की तरफ जो खुला हुआ मुंह था, ये कहती है कि जो ये सेपरेशन, जो अलहदगी इसको अपनी बेटी की ही इसको बेटी से ये सताती थी। दूसरा सेंटेंस है, and realized with pain that she was as old as she looked out soon, but that thought away and looked out at young trees separating the merry children spilling out of their homes, and realized with pain that she was as old as she looked, but soon put that thought away and looked out at young trees separating the merry children spilling out of their homes. Their student, the poet was alarmed by the sudden realization that old age had crept upon her mother. It was a reality she found hard to accept. The poet was pained to see her mother's colorless, pale face, to take her attention away from the disturbing thought. She looked outside the car. Because of her, because of the car was moving, the young green trees appeared to be running in the opposite direction, she also saw a group of children rushing out of their homes to play. एक रास्ते में जब जाती थी कि इसने देखे कि both a group of students was coming out of their homes, out of the doors are going towards the playground, जो कि खेल के मैदानों की तरफ जाते थे. All this probably reminded her for her childhood when her mother was young. ये सब जो इसके जहन में आता है ये इसी वजह से आता है कि जब इसकी माँ भी छोटी होती यंग तो वो कैसी होगी. The young spring trees represented how fast time had flown by. जब हम गाड़ी में जाते हैं हम देखते हैं हम आगे की तरफ जाते हैं जो ये ट्रीज प्लांट्स आते हैं रास्ते में ये पीछे फास्टली पीछे पीछे जाते हैं. इसका मतलब यही है कि ऐसे ही जिंदगी का सफ़र भी जाता है. हम आगे जाते हैं जो पीछे रहता है पीछे. सेट दैट टाइम इज टाइड वेट्स फॉर नन. वक्त जो आया इंसान को वो किसी का इंतज़ार ही नहीं करता है. जो आज का टाइम है वो कल नहीं वापस आएगा. जो वक्त गया वो गया. ऐसे ही जैसे गाड़ी में हम चाहते हैं हम पीछे जिस चीज़ को छोड़ते हैं वो वापस नहीं आएगा चलता रहता है. The young spring trees represented how fast time and flown by. The children represented youth, which was full of life and energy. Both the young trees and the children presented a sharp contrast to the mother sitting beside her, who was old and suffering from ill health. It is all for today. Inshallah, we will continue in next lecture tomorrow and we will do it as exercises and two sentences are left they will be done in the in next lecture.